All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading, where the market isn't letting us do a lot of trading. Not a lot of great setups. Anything that we did have really hasn't worked. The one we had yesterday, Ronin. Here's Ronin. So Ronin above the 2.773 did try to start making a move. It's making a little bit of a move, but we're unable to really extend up. We're not dead in the water yet, but you definitely have to respect your stop loss in this situation. In all actuality, I really don't want to give this a lot of space because we're just in such a choppy market. So I would probably put my stop instead of down here at the 2.6 handle, whatever that is. I'd probably move it up, to be honest with you, so you just have less risk in this market. Probably, if you did buy it, I'd probably move it up to like the 2.7, 2.7, maybe a little bit above that. Just get, underneath this trend line, underneath the lows from today. And you don't want to give it a lot of wiggle room, not in this market environment. And why not? Because let's go back to Bitcoin. BTC, there's our recent uptrend here. We've been in the past week and a half, give or take, and boom, we've broken it. So we've broken the trend line. We knew this really wasn't a rip-roaring rally that was going to take us, into new highs. But now that we're breaking it, all bets are basically off for a lot of long trades. And so here we have slicing through on really high volume. Actually, some of the highest volumes since actually the biggest volume of the run. Is it the biggest? No, not quite. This is the biggest volume candle, but it's second, and it's really close. These are part of the downtrend right here. So the biggest volume candles at the top. We tried to rally just prior to that, couldn't pull it through, and then we dropped. So now we're sitting in a bear flag, very likely going to go back down and test the 40,000 again. If you want to take that trade, that's a possibility. But this is not the environment for larger trades, larger swing trades. You want to take smaller trades. We're definitely a range-bound trading environment right now. So if you're doing range-bound stuff, that's great. You're taking some topping signals and selling those or shorting those, and then you're taking profit at an opportune moment where you can take profit, really. You're going to get small, just a few percent probably, especially on names like Bitcoin that really aren't very volatile. If you trade some of the other names out there, you may get a few more percentage points, but you have to, deal with those charts. So trade the best charts if you're doing those types of things. But the market right now, really not doing anything for larger swing trading strategies. This is a time to wait and see what behaves best. You do want to see what behaves best. And actually, you know what? I didn't think about this, but Chainlink is actually behaving really, really well. You look at my trend line I have drawn here. We're actually respecting it, which I don't anticipate this lasts, as I grab the wrong trend line here. I don't anticipate this lasting forever, but if you look at my trend line, this goes all the way back, down to here. This is actually an extended trend line, extension, what I call an intermediate trend line, right here. So if it manages to hold, this link could try to break out, but I'm not saying it's going to do that. But the main point was to look at how we're doing in this channel, holding the channel, and it's a high channel. Let's be clear. Look where we came from, the $5 up at 16, 15 currently on the link's price, 16 for my breakout, and we're holding up nice and tight. So as long as this holds up, I think this is a great bellwether for the market overall, to be quite honest with you. So take that for what it is. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. But there's not a lot of trading to do right now, and we're just waiting for the next best setup. And I'll let you know when that happens right here on Altcoin Buzz Trading.